What's going on?
Jones?
Hey, Sam Pansky, please.
Hey. Hey.
Jess, please. Hey, Sam, it's me. Can we talk?
Okay, so you'd rather talk to your agent than your girlfriend. That's awesome.
Can we actually meet for an early lunch at that place that you like? Yeah, great. All right.
I don't think she's gonna be his girlfriend for long.
Jess, I have writer's block.
So do I. But I'm not punishing you for it.
Can we talk about this when I get back, please?
Whatever heat you had coming off of your first book is long gone. A year ago, you could have had a story published anywhere. But now, you're spoiled goods. Past your sell-by date.
Just need more time.
Scribner's called. They're threatening to take back their advance.
Well, did you hold them off?
They want to see pages. It all comes down to, do you want a career or do you want to be a one-hit wonder?
He's not doing well. Sorry, my dog is
Hey, Jess.
shaking. She's gone,
Did
or
you see this?
I think she's gone.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh, not yet, but she's
I'm gonna go stay with
leaving.
Haley until I find my own place.
Why?
This isn't working anymore. We haven't been working for a really long time. Also, literal debt collectors are pounding at the door.
Wait, when?
Today. After you blew me off to meet with your agent.
Okay, Jess, please wait. Don't do this right now. All I need is just...
I don't know what you need, Jones. But I'm definitely not it. Good luck with your book. It's the only thing you care about anyway.
So did he turn it into an alcoholic like FP was
Excuse me.
before he got
This
clean?
is you, isn't it? It is you. Oh my god, I was just sitting over there reading your book, and then I look up, and there you are. Forsyth Pendleton Jones III.
My friends just call me Jughead.
Cora. It's wonderful, by the way, your book. The Outcasts, which is obviously an homage.
The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton.
And the love story between the Viper leader and the homecoming queen. It's just so
Romantic.
sexy, I was gonna say. It's a very sexy book you've written.
Yeah, I knew that's where that was going.
Full disclosure, I've read the article like 100 times. It's how I knew that bar last night is your usual hangout.
What?
Okay, so I really am a fan of your book, honestly.
Oh gosh.
But I do
She
have an
re-
ulterior motive.
What? Oh, she wants him to read her
Would you
book?
mind reading my novel? It's only 342 pages, and if you like it, maybe you could give it to your agent.
Okay, hold on. Last night was a ploy to get me to read your book?
Forsyth Jones, open up.
Debt collectors.
Are they gonna hurt you?
Forsyth Jones, we know you're in there. We can see your shadow. We can hear
I think that might be a yes.
Could you, just do me a favor?
Not going anywhere,
Please.
Jones.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Where's Forsyth Jones?
He's not here. I'm apartment sitting for him. You got a job writing for a TV show in LA? Just left this morning. Can I give him a message for you?
Tell him to call us. It's urgent.
You got it.
Well, they don't look like debt collectors.
Thank you.
No problem. But I'll expect to hear from you by the end of the week.
The end of the week.
About my novel, and about you giving it to your agent. And if I don't hear from you, I know exactly who I'm gonna call.
Oh my gosh.
This is nuts. I haven't seen you guys in, what, 6 years?
Actually, it's been 7.
Wow. Lots of catching up to do.
Well, I had a job lined up after graduation with Riverdale Social Services, but their offices got shut down.
Lucky for her, we needed a guidance counselor at Riverdale High.
You're looking at the new Mrs. Burble.
Wait, you're working at Riverdale High too, Kev?
Yep, I'm the drama teacher. We stayed boyfriends, believe it or not. And now we live together here.
Like me, in an apartment on Cloverfield Lane.
That's amazing. Sweet Pea, what about you, bro?
Mostly held down the fort here while these guys were gone. And then when Tony got back,
We decided to revive the serpents under my leadership. I was crowned the Serpent Queen.
Well, I gotta say, this place is sick. Pulls in a different crowd, though. What's with all the truckers?
serpents drive trucks to make cash, including me and Fangs. Tony had the hookup.
Impressive. Hey, what about Cheryl?
It's cool, guys. As you know, after graduation, Cheryl and I broke up.
R.I.P. Shoni.
After I got back from Highsmith, I went to go check on her a couple times.
Hello, Antoinette.
Cheryl, I thought we could talk.
I'm afraid now isn't a good time. As you can see, we're in the midst of renovating Thornhill, and I've got my painting to finish.
Cheryl, are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. Do I appear to be otherwise?
My mistake.
Did you go back?
I did. Not too long ago. But this time I wasn't Thornhill's only visitor. Hiram Lodge was there with his new right-hand man, Reggie.
Wait, Reggie's working for Hiram Lodge?
I will never sell you my maple groves, you vulgarian. Nana and I plan to be buried amongst those trees.
We can make that happen.
Goodbye, would-be usurper. He comes by every other week offering to buy my maple groves. But I'm really glad to see you, Tony. I wonder if you would do me the honor of letting me paint you.
Cheryl, no one's seen you in town in years.
Don't worry about me. Nana and I are just fine. There's no reason for us to leave Thornhill.
Okay. Well, after all this time, don't you want to hear about me?
Let's see. You graduated with a 3.9 GPA. You majored in social work with a minor in photography. And you did extensive charity and social work. Am I missing anything important?
Well, other than the fact I'm having a baby.
I'd heard that, yes. Congratulations, Tony. I won't be gauche and ask who the father is.
Oh, and I'm completely out and open with my family. We've talked about you, and they recognize and acknowledge everything you've done to make up for your ancestors' sins. And Cheryl, I think that they'd approve of us being together.
I'm so happy to hear that, Tony. But it's not nearly enough. The Blossom curse runs deep. I'm doomed to a life of unhappiness.
You think you're cursed.
Are you familiar with the Winchester house?
I've seen the movie with Helen Mirren.
Sarah Winchester.
Why is she wearing a glove on one hand? It's weird.
Winchester rifles. One by one,
She was doing it
gentlemen
earlier
suffered
too.
painful, horrific fates. Cursed by the deaths brought on by their family's stock and trade rifles. So she started to build a house. And she believed that as long as it remained under constant construction, the curse couldn't consume her.
Is that why you're rebuilding Thornhill?
I'm glad you're doing so well. You deserve to be happy.
So Cheryl's dooming herself to a life
She didn't
of
say another
unhappiness.
She just painted me for 12 hours, and when she was done, I left. And a week later, a package showed up in the mail, and it was my portrait.
Well done, my dear. It's exactly like the original. It's a perfect copy. You've learned well.
What?
Now, the question is, would you be able to replicate the work of a master? Like, say, Rembrandt?
What's going on?
Tony,
I'm
earlier
so
you said
confused.
the town had changed.
So
I'm
she's
probably
just
gonna regret
duplicating
asking this, but can you
paintings?
tell
Are
me
they
how?
stealing the
I
originals
think it
and
might be
selling
better to
them,
show
or
you.
Okay.
I'm
Where are you
confused.
staying?
I'm crashing at the El Royale since my mom's renting out her house.
Right. The renters. I'll pick you up at the gym.
Okay.
Who are the
Thanks, Tony.
renters?
Hey, do you mind if I stay here to make a few calls?
Yeah, go for it.
No one's trying to rebuild it?
The town's entire funding has been completely stripped by...
Hiram Lodge.
Bingo. And not only is the fire department gone, but the sheriff's office is now down to one man, Kevin's dad.
I don't understand. What are people doing?
Fending for themselves? The town's lawless now, Archie.
Where is everybody?
Whoever could afford to leave is long gone. Only the people who are too poor or too proud to move on are still here. This was Sketch
Hell
Alley.
happened.
Now we just call it what it is. Skid Row. And those dogs are everywhere. Packs of them. Some are rabid. Buses don't pass by here anymore. Sometimes my trucks do, but only if they have to, and rarely at night. Bad things happen here after dark. They call this the Lonely Highway.
Why destroy an entire town for nothing? What does Hiram Lodge have to gain?
I'll show you.
So Hiram did this? Why?
I don't get it. So where are the houses?
This isn't Sodale proper. This is where Hiram's building a turnpike that leads to Sodale about half a mile due east. Hiram's catering to the rich folk who can commute into the city.
So he's strangling Riverdale to boost Sodale. And let me guess, their kids will go to Sodale High.
Actually, Stonewall Prep. That place is the same, except Hiram bought himself a seat on the board.
And so the nightmare continues.
Archie, there's actually one more place I think you should see on the tour.
Oh, what? You still haven't explained what happened to Pop.
The ghoulies moved into my house.
Do you
Oh.
want to go in there and knock some heads?
As a matter of fact, yeah, I do. But first things first, Tony, can we go back to Pop's, see if any of them actually came?
Okay.
I heard you
There
were
he
back.
is.
Pop, it's good to see you. I missed you.
Same. I missed all of you.
I'm confused. What happened to Pop? He seems fine.
Archie, Tony, Veronica, Betty, hi, Jughead. I'll leave you guys to it then.
No, you're as much a part of this as any of us. Tony gave me a tour of Riverdale today, and it's a hellscape. I know I called you here for Pop's retirement party, but
Oh, he's
we have a
retiring.
much bigger agenda now.
Okay.
Riverdale's dying. And we might be the only ones who can save it.
Do they care? Why does Jughead look so pissed off?
Are you sure I can't convince you to stay, Squeaky? I'll give you more shifts if it would help.
I appreciate that, Tabitha, but Riverdale is done with me. I'm done with Riverdale.
Well, take care of yourself.
Will do.
What? What? I don't know these people.
Her name is Lynette Fields. Squeaky
Uh-oh.
to her friends. Not that she has many, mostly.
She
keeps
about to
herself.
die.
She came to
be
Riverdale 2
taken.
years ago for a fresh start that never happened. Now, she was 21 and it was time to go. Maybe things will be different in San Francisco, she thought. Maybe I'll be happy there. Unfortunately for Lynette.
Oh, yeah, I would
She
not
never
be
made it
getting
to
in a truck
California.
like that. Okay. Well. R.I.P. Squeaky. Alright, guys, so that was the end of Riverdale, episode 4, I believe, right? 4? Yes. Okay, so really all we got to see in this was Betty has been training in the FBI. She had some kind of trouble with some case with someone called the Trash Bag Killer who caught her and had her for what did they say, 2 weeks or something like that. And somehow she got free, but the Trash Bag Killer got away. So he's still out there somewhere. Her whole thing was just a ripoff of Silence of the Lambs, but I'll let it pass, I guess, for now. We had Jughead, who has published one novel, but I guess he has trouble writing another book, and things are just not looking good for him. He had a girlfriend who ended up leaving him, and he ended up hooking up with some girl who tracked him down basically and slept with him, and then threw at him this novel that she wants him to read, and then some what Jughead called debt collectors showed up, but I'm pretty sure they might be debt collectors, but not like your normal kind of debt. Kind of seems like he borrowed some money or something, and now he owes back, and he hasn't been paying up. So, yeah, so he had her talk to them and tell me wasn't there, that he left or whatever. So now she's got their card to call them if Jughead does not read her novel and get back to her and give it to his editor or whatever. And Veronica apparently is married to someone named Chad, which honestly is not a surprise. And he seemed nice enough, but he's like really pressuring her into having a child and everything, and she's not ready to be a mom, which good for her. I mean, it's better that she knows what she doesn't want instead of just doing what other people want her to do and then being miserable. You know, you don't want her to have a child and like resent it, you know. And so I don't know, he's a lot like Hiram, except he's nice. so far, but he's definitely on the verge of being her father. And I think that egg that he gave her was like this big slap in the face to her, you know, of who he is and what he reminds her of. Archie is back home in Riverdale because the army sent him there. They want him to run the ROTC or whatever there, which I don't know. From the way the town looks, I'm surprised they have one, honestly. But anyway, so yeah, so he went there and he saw Tony, and she's very pregnant. I don't know who the father is. She isn't telling right now. I don't know what made her decide to have a baby. I don't know if she slept with somebody and got pregnant, or this was like a planned thing and she was like inseminated, or what. I have absolutely no clues. But her and Cheryl are not together. Cheryl has turned into a recluse, and I guess she just doesn't want Tony to go like down with her in this unhappy life that she has decided to live. But there's something weird going on about the paintings. Her Nana wanted her to make a copy of a Rembrandt, so I don't know why. I'm just very confused. Yeah, but Archie ended up calling everybody, Betty, Veronica, Jughead. I don't know what he said, but apparently when he saw them all at Pop's, he wants them to help him fix Riverdale. Riverdale is not good. Riverdale is not good at all. I don't know what happened to it or why people let the town go down like it did. But yeah, and also Pops is retiring, so there's a party for him. And apparently some girl named, what was her name again? Squeaky? I forget what he said her real name was. But yeah, apparently she's a goner. I wouldn't have gotten in a truck like that. Of course, I wouldn't hitchhike at night either, especially in a town like Riverdale the way it is right now. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm several weeks behind, but let me see. Yeah, there's 3 more episodes. 3 episodes right now that are out that I haven't seen yet. By the time I watch another episode, there'll probably be 2 more episodes out. So it is what it is, because I'm only watching an episode every couple weeks. So I don't know. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.